And we're live. Welcome to MailleWerX Chainmail Livestream episode number 65. I gotta pop my elbow, it hurts. Okay. That's a weird question for a chainmail group. Welcome. Share. Man, I just worked on some spring steel and holy crap. My elbow is on fire. Nothing little. Let's get some medicine in us. Ah, right. All right. Nope. No, don't do that. Hey Kat, how you doing? I'm looking at this, I just shared the stream to the chainmail group and my face is like this. Ah, man. Sean White has shared your stream. Oh good, I'm glad it noticed that I shared it. Weird. Also weird. These hats are handmade, so they're like just a skosh off, and you can tell, right? Wonder. All right. So I just got done. Let's turn Frank on. So what are you up to tonight, Kat? How's it going? I just got done with this ridiculous thing. Trying to warm up. It's kind of chilly in the house, yeah. I hate it when it's cold in the house. So this is 16 gauge 5/16 spring steel, and I bought it a long time ago. And it popped up, and I tried to use it in various projects. The first one was a wallet chain. That was about, where are we at here? Back, let's see here. About yay long, about 18 to 20 inches, something like that. But I had a bunch of other rings that went into projects that didn't work, and I finally pulled them all out and added them to this wallet chain, and now it's like 33 inches or something from one end to the other. What's up, Justin? Hey, buddy. Guess what? Guess what I got? Guess what I got in the mail? Woohoo! All right. Since we've already started doing mail call, we'll just finish it off. All right. So this is going to finish off the color on the leather on your wine bottle holster, and I'll send it to you after that. I do have a reason to go to the post office, so it'll get there actually sooner rather than later. And then I don't think I used any of this on, no. On the little leather piece I had sitting around that I used for the horn, the big drinking horn I have, right? This is the leather cord I use for it, to knit it together. And I got some regular colored stuff so that we can dye it different colors. So that's fun. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, so it'll be on its way to you soon. I got to burnish the edges, wax them. No. Burnish the edges, then dye it and seal it, and then wax it, and then dye it, then wax it, then seal it, then put it all together for the final assembly, and it'll be on its way out to you. Renfest in March? Okay. Well, you can give this a try and see how it works. Hopefully it works. Weird. Oh, okay, I see. Alright. Let's put this away. Oh, man. I do have lots of stuff to do tonight, but we're gonna focus on that tomorrow. And then we'll get back to other projects later. I'm not even sure if this is what I want to do tonight. Not stream. I want to stream and make chainmail. I'm just not sure if I want to. Hey Crystal, how you doing? I don't know if you said hi. Maybe. It's fine if you didn't. People can lurk and watch. It's fun. I do that to all kinds of streams. It's like, I'll be driving, have a stream going. Not in the work car. Not in the work car. I would never do that in the work car. Alright. I've had to battle the forces of rings here from taking over my desk for a while now. And with that wallet chain done, the one that was just on the screen, that's a good chunk out of the way. All right. I love these containers. They're awesome, right? But there's the version I have is like the old version, and the new version is like they come with 24 little boxes like this, and they're great. They pop in and out, right? They fold up like a suitcase. It's awesome. Problem is the replacement, the new upgraded version, they're $40 per case. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a little bit more money before I splurge on those. I really don't need more, I just want more. You know? Coffee cans are perfectly suited to to hold rings in. You know, they really are. You're prepping for more snow? I'm sorry. Don't do that. We just got our third snowstorm in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. All I know is that I've been shoveling a lot of snow lately and I don't like it. Too much snow shoveling. To the point where they even actually closed down my kid's school because of it, so. For, you know, one day. But still, it's like, this is Wisconsin. We have all the resources to clear the roads. So that people can get to work and whatnot. But I think it was the timing of the storm more than anything. No road clearing had begun, or there wasn't enough road clearing done. So I'm done with snow. Come on. We're gonna try and attempt this like curve one more time tonight. Because it's not a 90-degree curve, but it's like pretty close. And it's hard to duplicate it in chainmail exactly. You feel that mostly in your shoulders and back? Yeah, for real. For real. I go out and like I don't like to use the little snowblower because it'll move snow, but it always leaves residue, snow residue, right? That turns to ice later. I like to go out and shovel it all out of the way, and it's not generally, if you only got a couple inches, it doesn't take that much longer, but it will wear you down pretty quickly. All right, let's see. So. It's like one of the days we got snow, and then Renee made this ridiculously good chicken soup, and I ate the holy crap out of it. I think I had like 3 bowls. It was nice. So that makes it look more like, maybe if we fatten this up, makes it look more like a angle. I don't want it angled. We want it to curve. And all, like, I don't know what the right way to make it look correct is. But, all we can do is try. Just fiddle with it until we're happy. You know? I mean, that's... You look at that in the... Brian is now following. Thanks for the follow, Brian. Appreciate you being here. I think that's on Twitch. What are these warnings down here? I wonder what these are. Click to read your unread notifications. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so that looks better. Maybe a ring here. My favorite part of winter is when the skin on my fingers begin to split open because of the cold, dry air. I just felt one on my hand. That's always a nice feeling. Of course, the hand sanitizer always finds those for you too. So that's more along the lines of the curve we're looking for. I like that, where it comes out all the way to here. I think that's a winner. I think that's gonna work for right now. You got 24 inches on Monday. 24? Okay. You win. The most we got the other day was like 9. Oh. Huh. Actually, no, 13 and a half, I think was the total for our area. So, you know, nothing to shrug your shoulders at, but not 24 inches and then another 4 to 8. So we got 13 and a half and then another 5 or 6 and then another 3 to 5. So it's like, I realize that, you know, we talk about snow a lot on this stream, but that's because right now it is completely taking over my life in a lot of ways. Because it's so... You gotta go out and shovel it while it's snowing, and then once it's done snowing, you shovel it some more, and then once the storm passes, you go back out and you shovel where the snow drifted onto your driveway. It's ridiculous. Just shoveling snow all the time. But it's February. Winter finally hit, and we will be moving on towards the spring quickly. I gotta figure out Valentine's Day plans and birthday plans and get those all set up. And I'm not the best at planning those things. Even when there's not a foot of snow on the ground. So, you want me to make something out of chainmail? Sure. You want me to plan a birthday? I don't know about that. So we'll see. We'll see what I can come up with. It's like, where do you go? You know, half of everything is shut down or closed. You're gone forever up here. You want to have a romantic mask date? I don't know. Oh, and also it's negative 30 outside, so let's have a romantic walk in the sub-zero temperature. Oh, but I gotta figure out something. So, if you have any good ideas, be sure to message me them so that I can take credit for them. Do you guys ever see The Bank Job? Where Edward Norton's character, he asks everyone what they're going to do with their share of the gold. Or no, not The Bank Job, The Italian Job. So Edward Norton plays a douchebag sleazeball, and steals all the gold from everyone. But before that, he'd asked them all what they wanted to do with their gold. And one guy was like, I want to have a room, you know, with nothing but shelves for my shoes. And another guy was like, I want to have, you know, this crazy sound system, right? So then he rips off all the other people that were robbing the safe or whatever it was with him. He takes all their gold, and then later when they track him down, all he did was everything they had suggested. They didn't have any original ideas, right? So I don't have any original ideas. So if anybody's got some good ones, let me know. Apparently you're having all this snow for the winter in 1 week. Yeah, for real, right? You're not by chance on the western side of Michigan, are you? I know they're getting a lot of snow over there too. All right. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I'll be right back. My nose. Oh. Oh. All right. Ooh, buddy. All the snow can burn in hell. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Straight out to that. Okay. Trying to match these up row for row on either side, which should work for like 90% of it. May have to tweak a ring here or there. Right. Come on. Oh, you know what? I should totally make a post about asking people for their Valentine's Day ideas. Send me a private message of your best Valentine's Day. Don't worry, I'm not going to steal it. Right? I'm sure this came up during Christmas. I'm not a fan of holidays, right? Or birthdays, or like, I like the food for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I like the costumes for Halloween, but that's it. I don't want to put any energy into it, which, you know, probably not the best way to go about the holidays, but, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. If I didn't have a group of people to feed, I wouldn't be cooking a turkey, I tell you what. I win that one. What did I win? At not liking holidays. You know, it's just hard for me to take a break doing what I want to be doing and sit down and relax. And it's like, you know, the last thing I want to do is sit around a table and talk with and engage in small talk with people, right? Some of my in-laws are pretty cool. But when you got the whole family together, you get cornered by Aunt Hilda, you know. Oh, and you're in the, yeah, this is my favorite part of the family getting together, right? Because I'm a nurse, I get told all of everybody's, like, medical issues. It's great. It's like a Griswold family Christmas every year. I gotta eat so I can take my back pill. I had never seen that movie before I met Renee. Now I've seen it like 50 million times. Like, my mom's movie was The Sound of Music and Fiddler on the Roof, a couple others. Renee's movies are Christmas Vacation, she watches Devil Wears Prada like over and over and over again. It's one of those she can watch and then turn around and watch it again. Oh, you're in New Jersey? You guys are getting a lot of snow out there. Is that at all normal for New Jersey? I'm sure it is. My dad's movie was Last of the Mohicans. Right, so like I grew up with my parents, obviously, and had to watch what they wanted to watch. And so I got you know, 150 million views of The Sound of Music. And probably 60 or 70,000 viewings of The Last of the Mohicans. And I've seen The Devil Wears Prada way too many times. Christmas Vacation. That one, it's getting up there in views. I've definitely seen that one a lot. And then Renee was stuck on watching The Notebook the other day. For like a month straight, it's all she watched every night. I'd go upstairs and I'd check on her, and she'd be crying at one point. Just a quick hi to your buddy. Hey Tara, how are ya? Had to feed your 6 dogs? Your sleep REMs are all screwed up? I'm sorry to hear that. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Looks great. Thank you. Yeah, I think I got the curve on this helmet probably as close as we're gonna get, right? So we'll see. I'd go upstairs and I'd check on Renee, and she'd be watching The Notebook, and it was like a month straight. Which is funny, because when I first got deployed to Iraq the first time, right, we got out there and we had an MWR room, a morale, welfare, and recreation room, right? And when I got to work and when I left, the girls in the unit would all be sitting there watching The Notebook over and over and over again. Probably for like the first month and a half that I was there. Why they were watching it over, I don't know. you know, you'd walk in and they'd all be sitting there crying or laughing or something. So this one's straight down. Not that it's, you know, it's a good movie. I saw it once. That was enough for the rest of my life. Nicholas Sparks books. You have one and it's a free tutorial of what? Sorry. I ramble and so I lose track of what I'm talking about. I also have really bad conversation recall. So I'll skip the subject of what I'm talking about in the midst of talking about it. Especially while I'm doing this. This does not make that any easier. So I'll be talking to someone and then I will have like moved forward in the conversation 3 or 4 different subjects and they will be very confused as to what I'm talking about. But I also have to like have subtitles to read when watching a movie because I can't auditorily process sounds fast enough to keep up with many movies. So I can think really far ahead in conversation to where I'm not able to get the words out fast enough, but I can't process words fast enough in order to. It's weird. Communication's weird. Someone was talking about how E6 was, I think it was Claire, was a good weave, and man, you know, just the feel of this is so cool, right? So I love about chainmail is it's so tactile, right? All right, that's enough. It's enough groping the inlay on stream. I don't remember if I talked about this last night either, but I was trying to remember the name of the breed of dog that my patient got, and it's a German Shorthair. So if you're ever in need of like puppy cuteness, Google German Shorthair puppies, because they're adorable. To the point where I was like, oh, what's the guy's name you got that from? Yeah? And how much did that cost? Okay. That's a really large amount for, you know, a dog, but he's so cute. I'd pay it. Yeah, absolutely. Had to talk myself out of going and getting a dog. Excuse me, as I belch on stream. Let's see what kind of progress have we made so far? Right? Yeah. Like this saber is like gonna get all removed from this, how this helmet fits, but man, it's coming along. We're getting there. All right. Just by making myself come down here and work on this, you know, on all these projects. I've gotten so much done. It's crazy. It really is a motivator to come down and be like, yeah, I have to go stream. And doesn't matter what I do on the stream, I have to do the stream. Also, the stream should be about chainmail. You know, that would help. But if I talk about underwater basket weaving, you know, that would be fine too. I just have to go and do it. And then, you know, of course, the chainmail is all over the place down here. So it's primarily what I get done down here. Not normal New Jersey snow. You actually had crap snow for the past few years, usually 6 inches or less. Then 50 inches the next 3 days to make it all melt away. Like 50 inches of rain. What makes it melt away? I wouldn't want to get 50 inches of snow at all, unless I'm going skiing, which is something that I used to do once upon a time. I grew up in the foothills just below a ski resort in Boise, Idaho, and we would drive up the mountain to Bogus Basin and go skiing every year. Every year, from when I was a wee child. Right? My dad was, he was big into skiing and then big into mountain biking. Those were like his two hobbies that we all engaged in. And I wish I had that drive, you know, to be as physically active as he is, because he's almost 70. He'll be 69 in a couple days, so he's a year away from being 70. And you know, he goes out and mountain bikes and gets way back into the foothills to the base of the mountains, and you know, he's pretty good shape for being 68. You know, better shape than me, 30 years younger. So, I don't know. Maybe one day. I need to... A man should have 3 hobbies. One to make him money, one to keep him fit, and one that he enjoys. So I enjoy making chainmail. I need to find one that makes me fit, and then maybe one day I'll make some money at something. 6 to that ring pretty good. So So tomorrow, since I got the die, I'm gonna try and finish up that wine bottle holster. Right? Get that finished up, take photographs of it, Probably get it out this week. And then got computer work. Gotta get a lot of website work done. Website and app work. Social media presence work, which is work. I generally just share like memes, but you know. It's still work, right? And then Etsy SEO, and then website SEO, and we won't get to any of that tomorrow. Maybe Etsy SEO, depending on how quickly I can get everything else done. Because once that's set, right? Then you just set it and hopefully forget it, right? Like if it doesn't start working, you go back and tweak it. So if I can get to that, like starting tomorrow, that's a week-long project. I've got 196 items on Etsy, and getting them all updated with their search engine optimization keywords and whatnot that's gonna take a bit. It's got one helmet side and one mushroom side. It's got like an arrow here. That's kind of cool. All right. So now here's where it gets tricky. It's like a crease that starts this line here. Right, so we're matched up. Where am I at here? We're matched up on either side out to here. So now we're gonna have to figure out this portion. So before we do any more work over here, I think we have to address this side, which is kind of nice because we can just plug some rings in for a little bit before we gotta work on that edge there. Oh yeah, except for this part where we have this black line. So no, we can't do that. Huh, okay. Well, we'll figure it out. Need to get rich so I can have more time to spend sitting here figuring these out. That would be nice. It's like I don't want to be rich so that I can buy a Maserati, right? I just want to be rich so that I can sit down here and like figure out chainmail inlays. I think that's a good reason to want to be rich. It's beautiful. My Raiders flag is beautiful. Thank you. I do appreciate it. He is a handsome guy. definitely going places, that's for sure. Like, one day I want to watch an Antiques Roadshow, you know, 100 years from now, and see someone's chainmail inlay pop up. You know, and one of us, you know, some other mailer that I know is up there, you know, with their cane, and they're all old, and this is 100-year-old chainmail. You know, it's worth like $500 bajillion. I just think that would be neat. You notice you're cutting in and out of the stream? Yeah, as far as I can tell, let's see here. Blah, blah. I don't know if I can tell anything from here. I don't think. Oh, 50 degrees. 50 degrees. That makes so much more sense, Crystal. So much more sense. I would love it for it to be 50 degrees here. I'd go outside and wear shorts. Man. Notice you're cutting in and out of the stream? Yeah, I probably need to restart my computer, but I have some stuff open that I should probably just shut it down and immediately open everything back up. I have some stuff going that like I have to sit down and get to. I've been hesitant to shut down my computer all the way, but I will do that. I will do that tonight if we're having stream problems, right? And of course my router was being messed with earlier apparently, so, which I didn't realize. Not by me. I need... okay. There's this crease on the left, well, I guess, this crease here, right? I'm trying to figure out how to implement that. It looks a little wonky. We'll figure it out. There's not much we can do here except trial and error, which is totally the wrong way to go about making these, but you know, it is what it is at this point. Alright. Okay. Soon this weird curve thing. It's not supposed to be doing that really. It's supposed to be kind of curving along the edge of the helmet. So maybe I need to fix it up here. Probably do. Alright. But in the meantime, what are we at here? We can at least do this much. There's not a lot of I can't think of any ways to figure out this curve without just trying things until it works, you know. So we'll see. So trying to get all your picks up on your first ever web page. Well, congratulations on your first ever web page. That's a good step. Are you, I mean, assuming this isn't well, I guess I shouldn't assume. Is this like an art gallery web page or a web page for selling? Because one thing, I think that there are, I don't know how well this would work with chainmail, right? But some people just make stuff, you know? They just like to make stuff. And it's, I think they should definitely try and, you know, set up like an art gallery style page and try and get like Patreon supporters. You know, even if you got a couple people at a couple bucks a month. Oh, I'm gonna have to take that phone call later. You know, and I don't think, like, I think people want to, what's the word I'm looking for? So